This is Tog Silveris. Just would like to a big shout out to Context for letting us use the tracks for this. And if you want to check out his stuff, go to facebook.com/context88. Also, big shout out to Playback Gaming and Naughty Nerds 18 plus. This is Gamers with Skills. Tog Silveris reporting in with KPB Recursion regarding the Winter Brawl 8. So tell me, man, we were watching it last night about what? It was 3 a.m. for me. What time was it for you?
It was about they had it on Saturday and Sunday night. It went from 10 a.m. to about 10 p.m. on Saturday, and the same time for Sunday. So a lot of action, a lot of good fights.
Cool, sweet. So we had 4 major matches that we really wanted to focus on: the Super Street Fighter, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom, Killer Instinct, and the Tekken Tag tournaments.
Yes. There were some really good matches coming out of the Marvel. Of course, great matches out of Street Fighter. Big ups to Arturo Sanchez. K-Brad still showing us that he can do it with camera. Arturo Sanchez showing that he's definitely not a washed-up player. He's still got the skills. Big upset in Tekken Tag tournament too with NYC beating Fighting GM. Fighting GM, I don't know, he might be losing his throne. And of course, Killer Instinct. Big ups to KPB Dream Crusher. Once again, his 3rd straight major, showing that he is a top 3 player.
Oh man,
he deserves to be with the big name players up there.
Yeah, like, oh man, I was right there for the Killer Instinct tournament. Like, man, KPB Dream Crusher, he had the guys right on the ropes. It was playing Rico.
Oh yeah. Oh, very good match. Big up to Rico Suave again. It's just utter dominance of Justin Wong in that final round. Just showing that he is just a nasty Thunder player.
So man, of the night, like, we were watching it, and man, the hype was, honestly, it got me. It sucked me in. That's the thing about these fighting tournaments. They pull you in. You get so absorbed in it. It's like watching UFC.
That's the thing about the fighting game community, is that I want to get other people involved in. The hype is where it is. It's about these guys, pulling off these amazing comebacks. It's just one-on-one. You don't have a team to rely on. You don't have that low point man that ruins the game for you. It's all about you. It's about your skill. And when you pull off a comeback, the crowd gets into it. That hype will always pull you in for any fighting game. It doesn't matter what it is.
So, like, I know the results, but the end tournament, how did James Wong go in Killer Instinct? Like, he was pretty upset when he left, so...
Yeah, he didn't look too hot. He actually did. He's usually dominant in a variety of games, but this was Winter Brawl 8, so a lot of heavy hitters came out there. So he took 2nd in Killer Instinct, and he also got knocked out of Street Fighter, and I think he took 4th or 5th. I can't remember off the top of my head, but he got knocked out by K-Nex K-Brad. K-Brad is a very strong Cammy player, and he just outplayed Justin Wong's Rufus, knocked him out, put him in top 4.
There was a guy who didn't do a button check.
Oh yes.
That was pretty funny. He lost his first match.
It's pretty funny, Marlon Pie is a very veteran player, and he's just very good technical player, and he just didn't do his button check, and that's what happens. You don't do your button check, and you mess around and lose a round.
Oh man, it was pretty funny. We were both going, "What's going on? What's happening?"
And he's a great player. Shouts out to him. He's always been doing his thing out there, bringing up new tech. Marlon Pie is one of those players that always, when he plays, you're expecting something nice. You're expecting something different, and he always comes to do it. But him not doing that button check was pretty funny.
That was it was pretty ballsy, like losing the first match, then coming back right in the last 2 for it was bang. He ended up winning it, no?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he won that set. He did win that set, but he didn't go pretty far. I think he ended it tied for ninth place.
Oh, well, that's not too bad. Well, ninth place. Who came first in the Marvel vs. Capcom match?
Justin Wong. Justin Wong really strong, showing Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 2. And not just to him, shouts out to Flocker, Ray Ray, and Yipes as well. Yipes up there really, really dominant with that strange performance. And Ray, shouts out to Ray Ray too. Ray Ray and Yipes always going back and forth, 50-50 every time these guys play. But definitely Ray Ray's time this time, and he took down Yipes. Yipes was very strong during this entire tournament. And Flocker too. Flocker with that really, 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 really sick zero virtual combo going on there. Really, really solid.
Tell me, what were your thoughts on those two matches with Killer Instinct and Ultimate Marvel?
Well, I really enjoyed Killer Instinct. Obviously, I was really, really focused on KBP Dream Crusher. Somebody on my team actually going out there and still showing that he is a very, very top caliber player in this game, and really close
True.
sets. Really close sets against Rico Suave. Really close sets against Justin Wong. 2-3 sets every time. He got 2 wins and lost the last set. So, just a couple things he needs to tighten up on, but he's a top caliber player. Definitely earning the respect of a lot of Killer Instinct people.
Yeah,
And
man,
a lot of exposure for KPB.
Like, I was right there and watching it, and I'm just like, dude, he's almost got him. He's got him on the ropes, and then bang, combo breaker. It busts
Oh, yeah.
out, and then it's like, just reading it really well and coming back. That was
He was on the money there, Rico Suave, with those combo breakers. He just knew what was coming, and he just knew what to break and when to break. So he's a very solid player.
So, man, what match of the night was the contest for? Like, what was your choice? What was your game of the match for the night in Winter Brawl 8?
That's a tough one. There was a lot of really good matches, but I think for me the upset had to be I think my upset is gonna have to go for Super Street Fighter 4. Watching K Brad really take down Justin Wong like that was really good. That one is up there, but that actually it's gonna have to go to Rico Suave. Actually, Rico Suave's complete dominant performance of Justin Wong in the finals of Killer Instinct was impressive. He didn't drop a single set. I gotta give it to Rico Suave.
Yeah, like I remember watching the match, and Justin Wong, he was not happy. He was he actually just he unplugged his thing. He walked away. He was like, "Fuck this shit. I'm out of here. Like, I've had enough."
Yeah, it looked like everything he was going for was just not working out, and he just could not get it together, But it happens, someone like Justin Wong, his caliber, he's good at every game, So he's not gonna win everything, but he's good at almost everything.
It's sort of like
it's not too much skin off his back.
And plus KPB is really coming up. I understand you'll be contending KPB Recursion in an upcoming match soon, hopefully.
Yeah, actually, soon, probably after June, the June time frame when after Evo, the community takes a little break and then they start up again, and that's when you'll be catching me for sure. Later on in the year, towards the end of this year, actually, I'll start playing again. I'll be playing Ultra Street Fighter 4 for sure. I still want to play Tekken. Hopefully, Tekken is still popular at the time. But those are the 2 games I will be focusing on, because those 2 are my favorite fighting games. So we'll see where we go from there. I got a lot of time to practice and warm up, especially for Ultra Street Fighter 4.
No, that's it, man. And plus, all the Gamers with Skills community will be right behind you. And not only that, we'll be reporting it from start to finish. We'll make sure we capture all that information.
That's good to know. And I wanted to get once again to Rico Suave. They had an exhibition match before, and it was AVM Gamer B versus Zeus, and that was supposed to be the big exhibition fight, first to 7, and Gamer B completely swept Pi Zeus. Very good Vega player, just not at that level yet. Very solid player. And Sanford Kelly then challenged Gamer B. It lost 5-1. So
Oh, damn.
another 2 American players get knocked down by Gamer B, but Rico Suave said he was positive that he could beat Gamer B. He knows that he can beat him. He said that he knows exactly what it takes to beat Gamer B. And they had those sets in. Rico Suave definitely knocked Gamer B right into loser's bracket. Impressive win with Abel. We didn't report on this, but the Injustice Gods Among Us fighting game
Injustice.
had really good sets. Yes, I forgot to report on that, but I had to give a big shout out to Emperor Zyfox. Emperor Zyfox showing us that the Flash is not a low tier character. The Flash can and will continue to be one of the most underrated characters in Injustice. He took a character where he was getting nothing but bashed. He was getting bashed. That Zyfox, you suck. The Flash sucks. Flash is low tier. Emperor Zyfox comes out in this tournament and takes top 3 with the Flash. Knocking out 2 of the best Batman players out there in Darth Arma, and that's just amazing for him to be able to come out there and do that with the Flash.
Man,
Just big ups to Emperor Zyfox. Keep doing what you're doing.
I'll put kudos to Emperor Zyfox, man. I wasn't able to catch your match because obviously time restraints, so I had to bail. But unfortunately, from what I've heard, man, you've done an amazing job, and keep it up. Kudos to you, dude. Keep it up, and we'll all be watching and keeping an overseeing eye.
Oh, definitely. That Flash was impressive.
Man, so
Super Street Fighter was good as always. Super Street Fighter is always fun to watch. Top 4 was number 1 was EMP Dominion, very solid Guile.
how do you
Number 2
keep
Ricky
Sputter kick?
Ortiz with that Rufus.
Yeah,
And number 3 was K-Brad with his impressive Cammy. And 4th place was Justin Wong with that Rufus. Big ups to Arturo Sanchez. I think I said this before, but Arturo Sanchez, keep saying that Arturo Sanchez is washed up, but he came in this tournament, played a solid Dawson in Rose, almost like Jason Cole, turned it on and takes 5th place in this tournament. So good job with him. He tied with Rico Suave for 5th. But Dominion's Guile was just on point yesterday. I mean, he was doing such a great job keeping Ricky Ortiz's Rufus out with those standing heavies with Guile. Just good play by Dominion again. K-Brad looked good with Cammy, but Ricky Ortiz just looked a little bit better. So I've been giving big ups to a lot of players that were out there today, but I'm gonna definitely recap that one more time. K-Brad, big ups to K-Brad, freaking showing off that Cammy. I know he's in the ESGN Season 2, and we'll see how he does. I hope he does well. That Cammy is quite impressive. That is the master of links right there. Sanford Kelly, definitely had a tough time this tournament with that Oni, but I definitely expect him to retool a couple things here and there and definitely come back swinging with that Oni Akuma. Big ups to Sanford Kelly. That Oni is disgustingly nasty. Definitely Justin Wong, of course, always impressive when it comes to multiple games. Very good in Ultimate Marvels Capcom 2. Big shout out to Yipes, man. That strange combo had me going crazy. Let's see who else. Big ups to NYC Fab for beating a Fighting GM in Tekken Tag Tournament 2. You'd never see Fighting GM lose. So big ups to him with Bob and Miguel. Very, very good team. Injustice, KDZ. KDZ out